I got my tripod in the mail, and it comes with a remote, and it just did something weird earlier in the middle of my video. So hopefully it won't happen this time. I'm not going to use it. Um, Hope you had a great weekend. I just wanted to tell you about um, the newsletter that we are sending out to every student in Dibble. And there's other Wayne, um, Washington, and another district I can't remember. Um, so we're sending home a newspaper, sending it to you. It's for students in pre-K all the way to 12th grade, so it's going to be pretty thick. You need to go to the third grade section and find your work for the week in there. Um, you will get 2 weeks worth of time in a newspaper. So pick and choose how you want to do that. I know some of you are doing Study Island. Parents, if you're not doing Study Island, if you go to my Facebook page, you can find the link to get that. That is an awesome thing for your students to do. It will teach every standard that the state requires and wants every third grader to know. And it's based on where kind of does a placement test, and then it finds where they have struggles, where they're not performing well, and helps them with that skill. It doesn't just shoot them to another skill. Just so, and there's games like once they work on a lesson and they do well, they get to play a game. It's awesome. So studyisland.com is where you can go, and they've offered that for the school year to parents for free. So totally take advantage of that, and that's something you should, incorporate in with this distant learning. That would be awesome. So when you get your newspaper, though, we decided in the first edition that we're sending to you guys to put for math to put addition and subtraction problems in there, because let's be honest, we still struggle with that, some of us, and getting in a hurry or not regrouping, and so you just need more practice with that. So when you see that, some of you are going to be like, yes, it's so easy. And some of you are going to be like, okay, cool, I need more practice. So that's what you should see for the math portion in that newspaper. So I wanted to go over adding 3 or more numbers together and showing you, just kind of giving you some reminders of what you need to do so that your answer comes out correctly. Okay. So to make things more fun, because I know some of you, maybe your parents are working or they have other things they have to be doing while you're doing your schoolwork. So I went and found a board game. It's actually called Bunko. It's my mom's. It has this fuzzy dice that I just dropped. Cool. And then a bag full of dice. So, dice. So a fun way to get your numbers is to throw the dice and see what you get. We want to do 3-digit numbers. 3-digit numbers, sorry. So in the hundreds. So you can just roll them. It looks like I have a 4, a 6, and a 3. So 463, 463 would be the first digit I write down. So 463. You don't have to have all of your numbers that we're adding together be 3-digit numbers. So we're going to do 2 on this one, okay? Okay. I have 4 and 5, so 45. So what you want to do when you're adding these numbers together, you want to make sure that you keep the ones, tens, and hundreds lined up. So this is the ones. So I need to make sure that at 45, the 5 is in the ones place, okay? Right? And 4 is in the tens place. So that is the most important thing. Sometimes you guys want to get in there and you just, write your numbers however you want, and then you add and it doesn't come out right. You have to keep your numbers in their place value spots, okay? All right, and then let's do a 3-digit for the next one. So I have a 6, another 6, and a 5. So 6 is in the hundreds place. I got a 6 for the tens place and a 5 for the ones. Okay? All right? So that's just another way to kind of not make it so boring where you have to, I don't know what number to make up. Well, let the dice do the work. Okay? Or let your parent work so they can do what they need to do while you're making your problems. Okay? So 3 plus 5 is 8. And then 8 plus 5 is, I keep waiting for you guys to answer through the phone. 8 through 5 is 13. So I put the 3, because that's, if we're looking at the number 13, 3 is in the ones place, right? And this is in the tens. I'm going to have to carry that up and put it in the tens. All right. 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 plus 4 is 11. And 11 plus 6 is 17. I have to carry this over again. 4 plus 6 is 10, plus 1 is 11. Put your comma. Okay? So, I will do some more. Lucy's here. You can't really see her though. But she's in the room. And she thinks I have candy or something cool in my hands. Okay, so I'm going to pick, this time I'm going to go with the lowest number first. So I have a 6, 6, and a 4. So we're going to do 466. Okay, I'm going to do the highest number. I have a 5, 5, and a 1. So 5. And then I have another 5, and then I have 1. So we're even doing, we could even do, I'm doing comparing numbers, right? Smallest to biggest, or least to greatest, or greatest to least. So, anything to make something more fun, right? And then I'm going to do one more number, because we're adding 3 or more numbers. So I might actually add 2 more numbers. So I have a 1, a 5, and a 6. 1, a 5, and a 6. A 4, and a 2. So 42. So that is 4, that's more than 4 numbers. That's, more than 3. 6 plus 1 is, what is it, Lucy? 7. She said 7. 7. 7 plus 6, 13. 13 plus 2 is 15. And then we carry over. 1 plus 6, 7. 7 plus 5 is 12. Plus 5 is 17. 17 plus 4 is 21. 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 plus, ooh, wait. What do you see? 5 plus 1 is 6. And we know that this is 6. So that kind of makes it easier. I always like to do any trick like that that's going to make it easier to add. So we know that 6, this is 6, and 6 plus 6 is basic fact, which is 12. So easy. Okay? Get 1,215. Okay? So that was just finding some dice. And like I said, I busted into the game closet. Make sure you have permission. Looked for a game that I knew had dice in it. What goes a dice game? Winner, winner, chicken dinner. So, maybe do 10 problems. Make sure that you have 3 numbers or more. So if you want to be real brave, you could do 5 numbers at a time. But the most important thing is to line up the ones and the tens and the hundreds. Make sure that you have them lined up correctly. Okay? And then you add the ones, regroup if you need to. Add the tens, regroup. Add the hundreds. Okay? So, there's some addition for the day. Be looking for that newspaper in the mail. And I have another multiplication game that I want you guys to learn, but I need someone to play the game with. So I will make another video here in a second and post it so that you can see how to play it. Okay? I would say one of the perks of being able to do work at home is you can have choice of drink, not a healthy snack, which is Twinkie. Because you wouldn't be able to eat this during my math class, now would you? Nope. So, 10 problems. Adding 3 numbers or more together, and you need to have 3-digit numbers and only 1 2-digit number. Okay? So, I'm grabbing the dice. Grab some dice. If you don't have dice, make up a number, okay? All right. See you later. I'm going to try to turn this off with this remote.